Hey, what's going on, you guys? Jordan over here at the Movie Den. I hope you all are doing well. So guys, today's video, I have I already did an unboxing of this, but not a true in-depth unboxing, but we're going to be doing that, a review and everything of the new Hammer Films Captain Kronos, the Vampire Hunter. Guys, this highly anticipated release for me personally. Now, to be fully transparent, this was sent over to me from Michael over at the movie room. So Michael, thank you very much for this, for giving me this opportunity. But yeah, guys, I'm excited for this. If you guys are interested in picking this up over at the movie room, make sure to use discount code Kronos15 and that'll get you 15% off of this movie right here. But anyways, so as we talked about, Captain Kronos, the Vampire Hunter. Now, this is a 1974 release from Brian Clemens. Now Brian was more known as a writer and producer than a director. In fact, Captain Kronos was the only movie that Brian Clemens ever directed. Now, his only other films that he did with Hammer Films was Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde. There might have been another one, I can't remember, but he was a writer on that movie. But what's interesting about this one is this was a departure from your traditional Dracula vampire Christopher Lee movies that Hammer did in the past, and even further back to Bela Lugosi. It was really centered around the vampire. This movie follows more of the hero and of Captain Kronos going after to fight the vampires than the vampires themselves. I'm going to set this down. This thing's getting heavy. So the film follows Captain Kronos, and he basically receives a letter from a friend asking him to come and help him in his small town to basically figure out what is going on. He's a friend that he had when they were in the war together. So Captain Kronos and his sidekick Gross, they come into town to figure out what is going on because there are young people that are dying, and when they find them, they are completely drained of all age and they don't know what's going on. So they investigate to figure out what's going on, searching taverns. There is a higher wealthy family in the area that has some suspicions around them of stuff that is going on. But that's all I want to say about the movie, of what goes on, because I don't want to spoil anything for you. Now, the movie stars Horst Jansen. He plays Captain Kronos, the main guy, I guess you would call him the hero of the time in that movie. You have John Cater as Gross, and then you do have Carolyn Monroe. She plays kind of the love interest of the movie, but she does help out. You guys might have seen her in the movie Maniac. She has a role in that film as well. So special features wise, you do get quite a bit of special features in here. You get like an hour-long documentary, brand new for this release, of kind of the life and filmography of Brian Clemens. Unfortunately, he did pass away a few years back, so we weren't able to see any new footage or any interviews with Brian Clemens. His wife was involved in this documentary, so I thought that was really cool. You also get a lot of archival interviews with Brian Clemens, Horst Jansen, a bunch of the other actors, a lot of archival interviews. Some of them are kind of hard to hear what's going on because it wasn't obviously like a professional interview. It was more like a panel discussion interview, some of them. And then you also get quite a bit of brand new audio commentaries, which is really, really awesome. Also, what's really cool with this is you're also getting 3 different cuts of the movie. You're getting the UK theatrical cut, which is a nice widescreen. You are getting a UK full screen, which they call it as filmed version of the movie. So the aspect ratio is a little different. You get a little more at the top and the bottom, less on the sides type stuff. But then you're also getting the US theatrical release version. So you're getting 3 cuts of the movie, and all 3 are in 4K, which is really nice. You're getting all 3 in 4K, also on Blu-ray. And you're also getting a brand new Dolby Atmos track just for this release. So you're getting a lot of really, really cool stuff. Now, what did I think about the movie? Look, I had a good time with this movie. This was a fun movie. I really enjoyed it. Now, this wasn't your typical, I don't even know if I would categorize this as a horror film. It's more of an action adventure that would dip its toe into horror or had some horror themes or elements to the movie. But in a nutshell, it's mainly like an action adventure movie. Captain Kronos reminded me of if you took like one of the Musketeers, he left France to become a vampire hunter. That's kind of what it reminded me of. Now, the only critique I would give this one is in the special features. Now, you do get that huge documentary. Unfortunately, it's not just on Captain Kronos. It's obviously Brian Clemens, the director, writer of this movie. And yes, you are getting a lot of archival interviews and the audio commentaries. I just wish there was maybe some like visual essays or some new interviews that Hammer maybe would have done themselves. That's what I would have loved to have seen that. Unfortunately, that's not something you get with this, but nonetheless, you do get a lot of special features to hold you over and to learn a lot about the film. Anyways, we're going to go ahead. We're going to do the top-down shot. I'm going to do a full unboxing and show you everything that this comes with. All right, guys, so here it is right here, Captain Kronos Vampire Hunter. We have Hammer right here, and I love this design. This is like his main symbol for the movie. I guess you would call it his calling card, his logo. There's the spine right there, and then the back is just blank. I love this. This is like, it's not real leather, but it's like a leatherette, and man, it is really nice. So here is that. Let's go ahead and take this out. So there you have your harder outer box. Let's go ahead and set that right there. But you're also getting an inside box. So here is that with some artwork. Captain Kronos Vampire Hunter. There is the side right there and the back of this. So we're going to go ahead and take this out. We'll set this guy. Let's set him right there. So you're getting a lot of stuff with this, guys. Let's go ahead. We'll save this one for last because this is really cool. So you are getting this really nice double-sided poster with this release. So here it is. It's kind of hard to get this whole thing into frame. So I'm going to kind of scan and you guys can take a look at that. So there is that right there. And then here is the backside, guys. They're there for you. All right. Now you're also getting quite a bit of art cards in this. Let's clear some of this out. So let's see if we can go ahead and get this off properly without ripping the banding on it, because I like to keep mine on there. All right, so on the back of all these, they all are going to say right there, Hammer Original US Lobby Cards. So here they are right there. Go ahead and take a look at those. This is a pretty cool scene right here. As you can see, there's tons of really, really cool just kind of action sword fighting in this movie. There he is, Captain Kronos himself. And this is the last one right there. So guys, there is all the art cards that you are getting in the set. All right, and then you're also getting, what's really cool is 2 different booklets. All right, let's go ahead and start with this one. This is the Kronos Chronicles right here. You got the back. The basic concept behind Kronos is a very deep one: to liberate horror pictures. That was from Brian Clemens. So here it is. I'll go ahead and fan through all this for you. There you are. And as far as contents, there's all the contents right there if you guys want to go ahead and pause that. And this booklet has, let's see here. So this is 131 pages in this one. And then your other booklet you've got right here, Captain Kronos Vampire Hunter, the horror classic as a graphic novel. And dude, look at that. You're getting an entire graphic novel with this from Captain Kronos. Absolutely amazing. So there is that, guys. That's so cool. Now, my favorite part of this is this like fold out digipack style packaging they have for this. So you are getting, as we had talked about, 5 discs in here. I don't know if I can get all this, but there you go. So here is your disc 1 as you go along right there. There's all of the discs that come with it. And this last one is just bonus features. That's all it's for. What's really cool on here too is I'll go ahead and take out, let's say disc 2, for example. Under each of the discs is everything that it comes with in each of these discs. So I thought that was a pretty neat little touch. But the cool part of this is, let's go ahead and flip this. You get one amazing shot. Look at that, guys. Isn't that amazing? Let's go ahead and flip this back. So guys, that is everything that you are getting in this set, which is honestly quite a lot of stuff. Really, really, really neat stuff in here. So guys, that is the unboxing for Captain Kronos. As you guys saw, this thing is packed. Beautifully, beautifully packaged. Like I already said, the leather bound in this, like I said, it's not real leather, but it looks and feels pretty authentic. What I recommend this, yeah, I think this is, well, especially if you're into Hammer films and the Hammer horror films, you're going to love this. You know, it looks great in 4K. Obviously, the Dolby Atmos is fantastic, but it was a fun movie. I had a good time. I think if you're an avid film collector, this would be a great addition to add to your collection, especially if you're big into packaging. This thing stands out on my shelf. It's crazy. I love this release. Love the movie. It was I had such a good time with it. Captain Kronos, the Vampire Hunter. If you do want to pick this up, I'll of course link it down below. But make sure to use the discount code Kronos15. That'll get you 15% off for this. But anyways, guys, that is the video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. A little sneak peek for the next review that I plan on doing. Columbia horror box set from Indicator. This is another one that I did receive from the movie room. So yes, there will be a discount code for this, but that's going to be for another video. So just stay tuned for that. But guys, like I said, that is all I have for you today. And of course, you guys take care.